This is the best sounding. It's better than the ones that we have. And it was only $40. Yeah, I'm like, I deserve to have a mic that works on a Wednesday. No, in fact, if I move it out here. Good morning and welcome to meditation. I'm Rev Skip, and today our focus is on new life, new spring, da 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 da. That sounds really good. Joelle? Sound? Okay, you can mute me and just let the music continue to play. See you. It's good to be back. Thank you. So good morning, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to our morning meditation service here at North Hollywood Oneness Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Skip Jennings. I'm the associate minister here, and I'm grateful to lead you into this incredible experience of connecting with God. Whether you're here in the room or you're live streaming, you are so in our hearts. So I invite us to take a moment just to contemplate. So when we were in Bali, we studied three major gods in the Hindu practice. And the three gods that we studied were Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva. Now, we know that in our practice, there's only one God. And what we were told by our holy men in Bali, that this is a representation of the one major God. And within us, there is a Vishnu, there is a Brahma, there is a Shiva that's happening. Shiva is the god of destruction. Shiva burns and destroys everything that no longer serves in our vision. It clears the way. Brahma is the god of creation. And we are constantly creating new things in our life, the things that we want, and sometimes things we don't want. And then Vishnu is the god of sustainability. Within us, we have this activity that's happening. And in the springtime, I invite you to contemplate, what are you willing to let go of? And then the second thought we'll contemplate is, what are you willing to create? And then the third concept that we'll take into the meditation, how are you being sustained in this new vision, this new springtime? So I invite you to plant your feet on the floor. I invite you to sit back and erect your spine as if you're receiving a gift from the universe, because you are. I invite you to create what we call a cosmic mudra. Mudra means symbol with the hands. So we bring the right hand underneath the left, we place it in the palm, and the thumb comes together, and we lower the mudra into our seat, into our lap. This is a mudra of unity. I invite you to close your eyes, or just simply drop your gaze towards your heart. Let's begin by breathing together. I invite us all to take a deep breath in through our nostrils. Inhale. And hold the breath at the very top. And a deep sigh to release the breath. Beautiful. I'd love to hear you breathe. Let's do that again. I invite us to breathe through the nostrils. Inhale. And breathe all the way up to the heart. And then breathe beyond the heart into the head. Hold the breath. And in your mind's eye, just say all needs are met. And exhale. For the third time, let's breathe together, family. Inhale. Fill up the lungs. And maybe take a little bit more into the lungs. Hold your breath. And a deep sigh. And as you arrive to your practice, I invite you to soften. I invite you to allow everything that came before this moment to be moved away, to be released. Not worrying about what we're doing afterwards, just being here and now. And as we are going deeper into our meditative practice, I invite you to contemplate Shiva within you. The Shiva is the god of destruction. It is the energy and vibration that releases everything that no longer serves your higher vision. Today, I invite you to contemplate, what are you willing to release? What are you willing to let go of? What are you willing to destroy and burn away to create a space? What no longer serves? People, places, things, habits, attachments. What are you willing to let go of? This is the energy of clearing, making room, making space. And if your mind begins to wander, simply come back to the breath. And perhaps your mantra is, I am making space. I am making room. I am clearing. Come home to your breath. Be here. Be now. I invite us all to take one breath. Inhale. Release the breath. And now I invite us to contemplate the Brahma energy, the energy and vibration of creation in this new spring. What are you creating? What newness are you bringing to your life? What are you willing to create? More love? More creativity? More connectiveness? What are you willing to create? What are you creating? Family, I invite us all to take a breath. And our third question we ask, what sustains you? What is the Vishnu energy that sustains you? Is it your spiritual practice, your meditation, your prayer, your fellowship, community, sacred study, yoga, or simply being still? What sustains you in your vision? So family, I invite us all to take one deep breath together. Inhale through the nostrils and a deep sigh. So I give thanks for this contemplative meditation. I give thanks that we have the ability to release all that no longer serves, to make way to create something new for our life. And I'm grateful that we continue to recognize what truly sustains us. It is our oneness with spirit, our oneness with life. And in this high conscious meditation, I am grateful for each and every one of us who have said, yes, I will meditate together. I will pray together. I will be in the vortex together. May it be at home or may it be in this room. I'm so grateful that the work we do and the vibration and frequency that we send out into the world is changing, is shifting, is transforming this globe, this community. For we know in our teachings, there's only one of us. And as we rise up, the collective rises with us. So how grateful I am for this incredible springtime, the energy of new life, of new creation, of the newness in every single aspect in our life. And for this, I give absolute thanksgiving. I simply allow all this to be the meditation, this music, this gathering. I allow it to drop into the law, into God, where it is already fulfilled to the highest vibration of itself. This is what I know. I invite us all to take our hands and rub our hands together today and bring our hands to the heart chakra. And with the thumbs, we lift the torso. And today we're sealed the deal with one group Om. We take the breath in first. Release your breath. Let's breathe in for the Om. Inhale. Peace and blessings and much love. Slowly open up our eyes. Feel the energy. Look around at our brothers and sisters in this room. It is so good, so divine to meditate together. And we have set the field for everyone else who's going to come into this room. They're going to go, ooh, so good in here. So the work you did prepared for the service that we're about to jump into, this celebration service. And I invite you to keep this high consciousness as you see the singers are coming up and Dr. Sidney make their way and people are coming in. This is a blessed time. Peace and blessings, y'all. Namaste.
opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening up.
I am opening
Sing
up
with us.
in
Sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening. Put your hands together. I'm opening up. Opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening, I am opening, I am opening, I am opening. I'm opening up. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad that we are here. I'm so glad I'm here. Welcome. I am Dr. Sydney, and I am the spiritual leader of this community. This is the North Hollywood Church of One. Wait, who are we? The North Hollywood Church of Religious Science. We are a oneness center for spiritual living. Yes!
Yes.
I knew I'd get it. I want to share with you a quote from our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes. We should be receptive to the purpose of the universe. We should expect results and be willing to give up anything and everything that would hinder the results. Yeah. That's a big order. So we are here to support you in fulfilling that order, because I know that there is something within each of us. There's something on your heart, something in your soul that is calling you to be something different, something new, something greater, something more magnificent than you were even an hour ago. Yeah. You are perfect as you are. You are perfect as you are. We're not asking you to change. We are asking you to listen to that heart, to that soul, to the call. And if there is something there, a dream or an idea that we can support you in, we're in fully, 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 fully. We are here to support you, to know the truth about you, and to know that wherever you are on the spectrum of belief, of religion, of culture, or no religion, of gender, of age, of politics, yes, politics, all of that, we are here knowing the truth about you. You are divine. You are created in the image and likeness of the divine itself. And what that actually means is that if God is love, and God is love, you are created in the image of love. Love. Yes. I know this about you. I know this about me, even in my not-so-loving moments. So, I'm glad you're here. We have a lot going on today, so I'm going to shut up and sit down, and I'm going to hand it over to you.
I love when she talks. Good morning. My name is Carol Winokur, and I am a practitioner here at the North Hollywood Oneness Center for Spiritual Living.
Yes, that's
Okay,
it.
got it.
Yeah.
As we dive into our service, please check that your cell phones are silenced. And I also want to welcome our live streamers. We would love to know where you are, so go ahead and enter your location in the chat. Okay, so now let's pray. Join me. Take a breath. I take a breath. That's what we do in prayer and meditation. That breath that anchors me in this moment where I contact that one power. It's present everywhere, all the time. But as I anchor my awareness, I know that that's how I connect with God in this moment, and this moment. And that's all there is this moment. And I know that this power we call God, or universe, universal spirit, is good and only good. Therefore, everything which is made of that, which is everything, is good and only good. There is no opposite to that good. We are that. And we are each here by divine appointment. We are each here because our consciousness has brought us to a place where we can be uplifted, inspired, and be the upliftment and inspiration for everyone else here. Our consciousness is powerful. We are creating every single moment because God's allowing that process to unfold for each of us. I know that this time that we share is a God time, a good time, a more than good time. We are open to receive everything we need to hear today. And when we have a need or a desire, that's God's movement within us. It's not a sign of lack. It is just the pulling us forward into the greater yet to be, which is what this church service is about. And everyone who participates, our musicians uplift us. The people who give of their time to make this service possible absolutely serve us and uplift us. Those on our digital ministry team do all that we need to have happen so that all of this is seen all over the place. And I absolutely know that Dr. Sidney is that open vessel, that pure vessel for God's word to be spoken through her for us in this time. And we are a community. We are a beloved community, and we support one another. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for everyone here, everyone live streaming, everyone streaming beyond today, this service, because I know we are part of that stream of God's good right here, right now. I give thanks for this. Thank you, Mother, Father, Spirit, for this time, for all that transpires, all the good that is absolutely unfolding. So with gratitude, I release this word in faith, in conviction, absolutely knowing it is done already. And so it is. Together we can say, Amen. So now let's join me in the prayer of the month, the affirmative prayer. Today I realize there is but one power in the universe and that my life is assured. The Spirit within me refreshes me daily. I feel myself saturated with the life essence itself. I feel the same life essence flowing in and through me. I feel myself to be a perfect instrument in life's divine symphony, in tune with its harmony and perfection. My body is an instrument in, through, and upon which life plays a divine and perfect harmony. I need not go out in search of another power, for I use the power I know is already at the center of my own life. I know it heals every disharmony, overcomes every obstacle, breaks down every barrier, and frees me from every false condition. My life is assured, and I am Spirit's magnificent celebration. And so it is. Amen.
Oh, take that in. Say it like you mean it. I am life's magnificent celebration.
I am life's magnificent celebration.
Meh, okay. Ushers, come on up and let's turn the lights up, please. If you are here for the first time or you haven't been here in a long time, we want to welcome you and we have a gift for you. So please raise your hands. There we go. Clarity over here. I love it. Don't be shy, just raise your hands. I promise you're not going to have to stand up. You're not going to have to introduce yourself, tell your life story, because quite frankly, we only believe in one story, is that you are here as the divine in form. That's the story we hold about you. So what I want to say is if this place works for you, if you haven't gotten a gift yet, please keep your hand up. If this place works for you, oh my gosh, we would love to have you get involved, come back, check us out, find out more about what's going on. We have classes, we have events, we have wonderful things happening. And we have a blessing for you too. We see you, we bless you, let's say it all together now. We see you, we bless you, and we welcome you. And if this place does not work for you, please, please, please keep searching. Every being deserves to have a spiritual home, a spiritual family, and a place where you know you are being loved, nurtured, and recognized for who you are, a divine emanation of infinite spirit and love. It's not a bad deal, is it? All right, we're going to sing. Let's stand up.
We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. Oh, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. Oh, I am that I am. Oh, I am that I am. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. Yes, I am that I am. Oh, I am that I am. I am. Oh, I am that I am. That I am. Oh, I am. That I am. We've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. Oh, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the love that we seek. We are the seeds we are sowing. We are the harvest we reap. Oh, we are the harvest we reap. Oh, we are the harvest we reap.
So I want to tell you that if you don't know that you are the ones you've been waiting for, that you are the harvest you reap, we're going to know it for you until you know it for yourself. And right now, we're going to take a moment to just walk around, say hello, offer a handshake, offer a hug. I'll see you in about 3 minutes.
What? What do you...
Not today. I was just looking at that. And I jumped in on the last one. About to be on the meet and greet. Go out and tell people to meet and greet each other.
Yeah?
I thought that was a practitioner.
No, it hasn't
I
been.
jumped with Dr. Sidney.
Yeah.
Okay.
have more time on the patio. I promise. We don't close till 9 o'clock tonight.
The breath of God is breathing me. I'm resting in the breath of God. I know that all is well. The breath of God. The breath of God is breathing me. I'm resting in the breath of God. I know that all is well. The love of God is loving me. The love of God is loving me. I'm resting in the love of God. I know that all is well. I know that all is well. I know that all. I know that all is well. I know that all is well.
Lovely. And now is the time when we join together for a few minutes of silent meditation. I invite you to settle in and touch the silence within your heart. Simply become aware of your breathing and choose to be present in this beautiful moment. And as you dive deeper, I offer these words to you. There is one life. That life is God, and that life is my life now. And I will bring us out of this sacred silence in a few minutes.
the river of justice. We are the river flowing strong. Can't stop the river, and the river is rising. Can't stop the river, where we all belong. We are the river of freedom. We are the river flowing strong. Can't stop the river, and the river is rising. Can't stop the river, where we all belong. The river of freedom, the river is rising. The river of justice, the river is rising. Sing this with us. The river of hope, the river is rising and rising. Oh, we are the river, the mighty river. We are the river flowing with the love. Can't stop the river, and the river is rising. Can't stop the river, 'cause it's all of us. Can't stop the river, 'cause it's all of us. We are the river. We are the river. We are the river. We are the river. Sing with us. Come on. We are the river. 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 You can't stop the river of love, of justice, of peace, of hope. We are the river. Oh, yeah. We are the river. We are the river. We are the river. Oh, yes.
We are the river. Do you get that? We are the river. We are in this place and this space right now where there is, well, I'm going to say there's a lot going on out in the world. You might have noticed. Here's what we have to know, that before construction can happen, deconstruction has to happen. Before we can take in a new idea about who we are, we need to release the old idea about who we are. We should be receptive to the purpose of the universe. We should expect results and be willing to give up anything and everything that would hinder the results. And that includes our judgment. Oh my God, I have to give up my judgment. Do you know that judgment is the investment in whatever that problem is that you have called a problem? It's the investment. You know, in the allegory that is Adam and Eve, don't go into that other place. It's an allegory, folks. And if you think I'm going to be struck by lightning, so be it. I've had a rich, full life. In that allegory, the creation happened Adam saw it. He named it and he claimed it. When you and I name something, we claim it. Now, I'm not saying go stupid. I'm not saying look at stuff that's happening in the world and not call it unjust, unfree, mean spirit, or whatever that word is. But I'm saying don't dwell in it. We dwell in that limitation. We invest in it. We claim it. We script it. We have characters. We have good guys. We have bad guys. We have whole things that we play out, and we get really, really invested in that. This is so not the talk I was going to give. But here are a couple of things I want to share with you. Rumi and Ernest Holmes. I seem to be doing a lot of Rumi and Ernest today. So Rumi, let yourself be silently drawn by the strange pull of what you really love. It will not lead you astray. Yet we let ourselves be silently and loudly drawn to the stuff we don't really love. It's the same energy. It's the same power. It's that same presence. Because anything we name and we claim through our choice to judge, our choice to hold firm, hold fast in that opinion, now it has become a creative law in our lives. Congratulations, well done. And here's from Ernest. The desire you have to be something, to do something, is a mental echo in your mind of the spirit that already exists within you. It is the spirit in you seeking an avenue of expression through you. Now, I don't think any of us were raised, or at least we have not been planted, that seed has not been implanted within us to have an avenue of expression of bitterness, of angriness, of limitation. That is not a divine gift. That is a choice. We can name it and claim it, or we can name it and claim it, right? Okay. And remember what I read earlier. We should be receptive to the purpose of the universe. We should expect results and be willing to give up anything and everything that would hinder those results. Okay, so I've got a quote today from another one from Ernest, and I'm going to revisit it several times. The time has come for us to stand on the invisible and make it visible. The time has come for us to stand on the invisible and make it visible. Now, do we realize that that invisible is not our power to judge, claim, stay angry, be bitter, and to identify and invest in the pain, the experiences, the results in the world? Do we get that? Yes. I want us to really, I know you get it. Do you get it? Rumi said, you have to keep breaking your heart until it opens. Now, he didn't say crumble it, dismantle it into little pieces of pain and anger and hatred and bitterness. He said, break it, as in break it open. Break it open. So sit with that for a minute. Just sit with that while I move my buddy over here. All right. I love this stand. It has wheels. It's mobile. Okay. I think some of us came in today carrying something in our hearts, something on our hearts and our minds that is not light unicorn pink fairy dust, right? Maybe it's a disappointment that won't resolve. Maybe it's a fear that keeps showing up no matter how many times you affirm it away or try to affirm it away. Maybe it's a question you're almost afraid to ask out loud. And here's what I want to say before I get any further into this. That thing you've been holding as a problem, what if it's your doorway? What if it's your opening? What if it's the opening you've been looking for in order to live the life that you crave, that you desire, that river within you is calling you to be a part of, to live in and as, and to allow it to come forth? What if it's a doorway instead of something to invest in, hold on to, and be really, really rigidly tight and angry about? I'm, of course, talking about the world. I'm really good at that, by the way. I'm really, just ask my family, they'll tell you. But again, the time has come for us to stand on the invisible and make it visible. To stand on the invisible. In other words, that power, that divinity, that is who we are, created in the image of likeness of love, to make it visible. To make it visible. Not someday, not when you finally feel ready or worthy, or the stars align, or you've got the right clothes in your closet, or the cellulite goes away. It's not any of that. The time has come now, here and now, because all the power in the universe is present in this present moment. It's right here. It's right here. It's not tomorrow. It's not yesterday. We bring those into the present moment, and they create for us. But what if we stopped doing that, began to be present to this moment right here? The time has come for us to stand on the invisible and make it visible. So, big question, but really, Sydney, how do we do that? How do we really do that? You know, these words. I want to have more than a pleasant conversation today. Are you willing to really kind of go where it's maybe not so comfortable, not so pretty? Okay, good. So most of us have been taught to assert the invisible. We declare it, we affirm it, we vision board it, but somewhere along the way, we have missed something essential. Something our souls, by the way, have always known. You cannot stand on the invisible with an unexamined inner life. Because what it means is that the invisible divine, that infinite invisible, that is the truth of who you and I are, is now being enmeshed with the invisible stuff that we have named and claimed of limitation, of anger, of fear, of judgment, all of that stuff. And again, I'm not saying go stupid. Don't go stupid on me. Stay clear. Yes, there are injustices. There are experiences. There is racism. There is homophobia. There is greed, there are tariffs, but all of that stuff is the stuff. Those are all the result of thoughts that happened before. And they are not who we are. We get to take this divine, infinite, invisible wisdom that is actually the greater truth for our full expression, for that which we came into this planet, into this life with, and which we will take with us when we depart this physical experience. We get to take and lean on that wisdom and know that there is more. Now, I know Pat Wilson has seen some of the Facebook posts that I put up, and they're snarky. But I don't dwell there. Although Pat's got some really good ones too. But I don't dwell there. I know that I get to move beyond that. I get to observe. I get to look at it. Do I want to name it and claim it? Oh, hell no. But I want to claim the absolute divine truth. So we cannot stand on the invisible without an unexamined inner knowing. Rising up to a higher knowing comes from that. Mountaintop living is that, and that's what this talk is. That's what my message is titled, Mountaintop Living. And let me just say, I have been to the mountain. Actually, I went to Reno. I was at a minister's conference last week. I don't gamble at all. But we had this conference, and the teaching is alive, people. This teaching is alive, and it's vital, and it is growing, and we all are part of it. We get to live in it and as it, but that's a choice. We can name it and claim it. The time has come for us to stand on the invisible and make it visible. So what is that invisible that your heart and your soul is calling for you to make visible? To make it visible in this one outrageously incredible, unique life that you have been given. What is that wants to be brought forth? So now, I only have a few minutes. I've only got like 20 minutes, so I'm just going to give it to you. I'm going to answer the question for you, because, yeah, I'm controlling. No, I'm not. My family will tell you that I say over and over, I'm not a control freak, I'm a high-level planner. So there's a difference. The invisible is the truth about you that your current circumstances don't yet reflect. Think about that. The invisible is the truth, the divine capital T truth about you, that thing that you desire, that thing that you are being called to express that your current experiences aren't yet reflecting. So the invisible is not make-believe. It's not denial. It's actually more real than what you can see, because what you and I see is this, as I said, past thinking, past ideas, or grabbing our fears about the future, and they're showing up as current manifest conditions and experiences. They become the creative power, the creative law for our life. We get to choose. So the invisible is actually what's next, and it requires a higher vantage point to see it. And that's why in so many wisdom texts, the mountaintop is always a seeing place. It signifies, it represents a place of greater vision, spiritual vision, higher vision. So when Moses goes up Mount Sinai, he doesn't go up really polished or like a together kind of guy. He went up the mountain a fugitive with a speech impediment, and then he came down as a man with the face of God written all over him, on his skin, on his face, and the people around him had to put a veil over his face because the glow was too much. The light was too big. So what changed? His seeing. And when you see differently, you become different. Wayne Dyer said this, right? When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. But more importantly, you and I change. That's the power right there. We change. And why is that? Because we are learning to see with spiritual vision, not our earthbound, judgment-based vision, spiritual vision. So, for example, the prophet Elijah. Y'all know about Eli, right? No, I didn't either. I still don't. I'm just making stuff up. No. By the way, we all have a degree called an MSU. Did you know that? Makes stuff up. Y'all have one. If you haven't had it by now, I now declare you have an MSU. Just make stuff up, because we're doing it anyway. We're looking out here in the world and telling ourselves, well, that's what this means. That's what that means. That's what that means. We're naming it. We're claiming it. What if we made it up from a higher place, from that mountaintop? So Elijah goes up to Horeb, burned out, suicidal, and convinced that he's the last faithful person left. He was a very, very narcissistic, dramatic guy, I think, because he went, I alone am left. Which, if you're from the South, you understand this. Bless his heart. Was dramatic and factually incorrect. Even when God informs him that there are 7,000 people who have not bowed to Baal, that's bad. 7,000. Elijah just couldn't see them from where he was standing. The mountain gave him back his sight. So here's the pattern. God, that presence, that love, that wisdom, doesn't meet people on mountains to give them information. God meets us on the mountain to give us new eyes, to give us spiritual vision. So we are not here just to have information. We are here for a greater vision, a greater possibility. Because it's not until we do that, and to the degree that we do that, that our lives begin to unfold in that vision of the mountain, right? So this God, not God as personality, but as infinite intelligence, loving wisdom, animating presence, and deep peace. Now, I want to say that, understand, whenever you see names in the wisdom text that we call the Bible, and it's a book, it's not a sacred thing, it's a book that was written about, by the way, by men. The patriarchy has deep roots. I don't hate men. I just hate the roots, man. The Bible and all of these names, they represent you and me. They represent you and me, various stages of our spiritual and psychological growth. We all have a Moses within us. We all have an Elijah. We all have a Jesus, a teacher. Jesus as the teacher, the master teacher. We all have an Adam within us. We all have an Eve within us. We all have an Esther we have all of that. Those all represent different parts of our unfoldment. So don't start giving them, I mean, you can look at this historically, but for our purposes right here, we're looking at this metaphysically. That's what we can, for me and for this teaching, that's what will give us the greatest light and guidance to move into a greater expression of life. So the Bible is basically a way of understanding how we grow, how we stumble, we fall, we learn, we grow, and we rise, and then we do it all over again. And we get to see it demonstrated through all of these different stories, with all of these different names that represent our own unfoldment. So if we don't get it with the prodigal son, maybe we'll get it with Ecclesiastes. If we don't get it there, maybe we'll get it with David and Goliath. If we don't get it there, maybe we'll get it over here. If we don't get it there, maybe we'll get it. And it's all the same story. Us coming into our true identity. So here's the thing. Stephen Hawking, this man spent decades unable to move his body. Still, he managed to expand our entire understanding of the cosmos. And he said, remember to look up at the stars and not down at your feet. Now, that's not just advice. That's theology. That's a personal theology. That's a theology. Mountaintop living is the daily practice choice to see from that higher place, spiritually, emotionally, ethically, mentally, even when, and especially when, our feet are still in the valley, right? Because there is a higher wisdom that is calling us, that is seeking to express through us in a greater way. We don't have to audition for it. We don't have to be approved for it. We are there now. All we have to do is be willing to say yes, to be willing. So there's something that I think stands in the way for most of us, because there's a difference between seeing that mountaintop and actually living there and understanding that. So let's clean that one up. I love New Thought, and this might annoy some of you who've been in it for a long time. I believe with everything I've got that consciousness matters. Consciousness matters. Our lives are consciousness. That consciousness, which is basically our awareness, the activity of our beliefs. Consciousness matters. I believe that we are not helpless victims of circumstance. I truly get that. But we are active, creative, spiritual beings with genuine access, immediate, imminent access to something so much larger, infinitely larger than our problems. And there is a shadow side to every tradition. Again, it's not all pink fairy dust and unicorns. Here's the shadow side. We have learned to assert the invisible without doing the work to live there. We have learned to assert the invisible without doing the work to live there. And this is also known as spiritual bypass. Bum, bum, bum. And it means using spiritual ideas to go around the hard inner work rather than through it. Rather than through it. And it's infinitely harder to go around it, to go above it, to circumvent, to take that bypass than just to say, oh, to heck with it, I'm going to go through it. Because all of the gifts are there. Again, what if your problem isn't a problem, but it's a doorway, it's an opening. It is that dismantling, finally coming forth, whether it's within you or in the world. And by the way, it starts within us first. All of that. All of it starts here. But what if all of that is about us finally saying, the soul within us finally saying, you're ready to look at this now. You're ready for your gift. You're ready for your jewels. You are ready for that experience of heaven on earth. And it's time to clean everything out. It's time to clean the manger. If you want to have a birth, you got to have a clean manger. You got to get rid of the clutter. I'm going to step aside for a second with this idea. Some of you think we have a lot of clutter up here. It's an outpicturing maybe of our minds, but we're cleaning it up because within the next couple of weeks we are actually adding space to this end of our stage and moving the band over so they have their area, we have this area, that area, and the clutter will be free. Okay. So here's how spiritual bypassing shows up in New Thought. Affirmations get used as armor against feeling instead of tools for transformation, right? Oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Meanwhile, the quicksand is up to here, and we're holding on with the best of our ability. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I don't want to feel afraid. I don't want to feel sad. I don't want, It shows up as high vibration language. Now hear this, that subtly shames us in our grief, our doubt, and our struggle. We go through grief, we go through doubt, we go through struggle. But if we are claiming high vibration language, that very, very pretty unicorn stuff, in order to not realize that we have struggle, that we have growth going on, we're missing the greater gift. It shows up as the belief that if your life, here's a good one, if your life hasn't been working, or it isn't working, you simply haven't believed hard enough. You just haven't believed enough. That's spiritually brutal. That's metaphysical malpractice. And if you are doing it to yourself, stop it. And if somebody else is doing it to you, then turn and walk away. You're not here for that. It also shows up as transcendence as a destination rather than a practice. Transcendence is a practice. It's not a destination, I promise you. So what it all does to us is that when we are in real pain, we add a layer of shame on top of the suffering. Oh, great, excellent. So now you're not just going through something. Wait, I lost my place, come here. That's later. Okay, stop that. Talk amongst yourself for a bit. La, 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 la. So now you're not just going through something hard, you're going through something hard, and it's your fault. And you should be able to think your way out of it, right? I've been in this teaching for X number of years, X number of days. I should be able to heal this. I should be able to get out of it. Shame on me. Shame on me. That right there stops our growth. That right there stops that opening, that breaking opening that Rumi spoke of. It stops us from that light coming in. I think it's insane that we have this magnificent teaching, and yet we find insidious ways to weaponize it against our own precious and evolving souls. We do that to ourselves. So when the hard stuff happens, and we all have hard stuffs, the diagnosis, the end of the marriage, the dream that defers, if all we have is a convenient, sometimes practice built on the idea that right thinking prevents hard things, the hard thing doesn't just hurt. It disproves everything we thought we believed. And people don't just lose their footing in this. You and I don't just lose our footing, we leave. People leave. I've seen it. I've seen it for years and years, that the hard thing comes through, and because we haven't really engaged in a deeper, regular, disciplined spiritual practice, I remember hearing it even in practitioner training. I guess this just isn't my church. I guess this is not my teaching. You remember the Dick Van Dyke Show? Oh, Rob, it's that. We all start whining. The invisible is real. The mountaintop is real. But you cannot get there on a bypass. You must take the road that goes through all of the stuff, the mess, the pain, the human experience. Because, yes, that is the road less traveled. That's the road we have to take. And it's the road through, not around. It's the road through the mud. Let's call it the mud. Or as Brene Brown calls it, the messy middle. It's the going through instead of the avoidance or the distraction that our egos, by the way, put in front of us in order to keep us there, to keep us comfortable in the familiar, which is not comfortable at all. It's actually the most uncomfortable thing we can go through, but it's familiar, so what the heck, I'll stay here, right? Okay. Consider the lotus. Oh, that was a change of subject, Dr. Sidney. The lotus is this ancient symbol of enlightenment, and it shows up across traditions, so varied and geographically distant that all of them landing on that same flower has to be more than just coincidence. Here's what every one of those wisdom traditions understood that you and I forget in our rush to get to the good stuff, to the beautiful part, to move beyond the pain, beyond the struggle. The lotus grows in mud. It grows in mud. Not in spite of it, because of it. The mud is the medium. Without the density, the darkness, the thoroughly unglamorous reality of it, there is no lotus. There is no flower without the mud. There is no lasting, structurally sound, able to hold the weight of a real-life transformation without the equivalent of mud. And you've heard it said, probably, no mud, no lotus, because that's where the roots are. That's where they are nurtured. They grow in the mud. So I think that the question isn't how do we avoid the mud? The question is, are we willing to let the mud do its work within us? Are we willing to go through it? And yeah, it's going to take muscle. It takes courage. It takes spiritual discipline. It takes mental discipline, which is why this is a teaching that Ernest Holmes called it the science of mind and spirit. And what we are looking at here is that we are taking ancient wisdom and we are mixing it, using it, and looking at it through the lens of spiritual science. Spiritual science. Does that make sense? Okay. Again, he gets it. So let's go back to Moses for a minute. You know, the tribe of Israel gets all the mountaintop goodness. They go to Sinai, they get the glory, they get the thunder, the fire, the manna from heaven, miracle after miracle after miracle, and then 40 years in the wilderness. Now, a lot of us hear this as punishment or a mistake, but what if it was formation? What if it's the version of mud, right? And here's something you need to know about the number 40. Metaphysically, it means as long as it takes. It's not about the numerical value. It means as long as it takes. 40 days of rain for Noah. Okay, the story of this guy who got in a boat, went sailing, took a lot of animals with him who miraculously didn't eat each other. And that's because it's a story. He took with, so water, emotion, and feeling. Rain, emotion and feeling just coming down. Animal nature. He took all of it with him, and went through the emotion and came out the other end of it with the mastery of the animal nature. It's why Jesus rode Jesus rode into Jerusalem, on a donkey. Because the donkey is that symbol, metaphysically means that part of us that is undisciplined, untrainable, fully resistant, and really, have you ever heard this, stubborn? And Jesus embraced it. He rode into this place of peace with the animal nature, all of his resistance, all of it. So instead of pushing it over here, embracing it. As long as it takes. So you might be in your sacred 40 right now. You might be in that. That healing that seems to be taking forever, the breakthrough that keeps not quite breaking through, you're not behind, you're not failing, and you're not being punished. As long as it takes, you may be in your sacred 40. And you might have it in several different areas at several different times, as long as it takes. So here's the lesson about the Israelites. As they wandered in the desert, no amount of miracles could fix their lost in the desert problem because they were navigating according to who they thought they were before. They were navigating according to what they used to be, right? It's like they were using a really old and outdated Thomas guide. Some of you remember that. Instead of Google Maps, because they were navigating according to an old identity, not a spiritual truth. They had slave minds and free bodies. Slave minds and free bodies. They had been liberated from Egypt, but Egypt had not been liberated from them. Now, Egypt, there's a word for this, symbolizes, there it is. Metaphysically, Egypt means bondage. What is your Egypt? What is your Egypt? Your body may be liberated from it, but if your mind is still identifying with that restriction, that limitation, then you are still experiencing that captivity. And what I want all of us to do is to move beyond the captivity of our old ideas, our limiting thoughts, those opinions that we have about others and ourselves, the judgments that we are just I'm right about this. I know I'm right about this. I'm right, aren't I? I want us to be able to liberate ourselves, because you and I are the only ones who can do that for ourselves. We have to make that decision, and it requires willingness. Are we willing? Are we willing? Are we willing? And some of us are so willing. We are so willing to be right. Are we willing to be wrong? Are we willing to not judge ourselves for a changed perception? Are we willing to move beyond the judgment we have held about ourselves and others, those deep beliefs about limitation? Are we willing? It may make you wrong. It may make your parents wrong, and maybe that's not a good idea in the family of origin. That family that maybe dad was wrong, maybe mom was wrong, maybe Uncle Joe was wrong, maybe a minister somewhere was wrong, maybe I'm wrong. Although my husband will tell you I'm not. 400 years of bondage lives in your nervous system, in your sense of what's possible. The reflexive tendency, the moment things get hard, is to look back at that familiar misery, and we all do it, and to say, well, at least in Egypt we had cucumbers. I'm not making that up. They actually said that. Cucumbers. I don't write this stuff. I do make a lot up. Anyway, you cannot inhabit a promised land with a wilderness identity. Now, the children of Israel were born, the ones who lived to see Canaan were not the ones who saw the Red Sea part. That's a whole other talk and metaphysical symbology that we'll do another time. But the children of Israel who saw Canaan, the promised land, were born in the wilderness. They didn't carry Egypt with them, because that's as long as it took. So are we willing to step out of that captivity of our own judgments, our own ideas, our own opinions about this is how it is, that's how it has to be, and allow ourselves to be liberated and move into a place of, I am willing to see this differently. I am willing to be different. I am willing to see. If I change the way I look at this, the things I am looking at will change. I will change. Are we willing to do that? Because that is the fundamental thing that this teaching asks of us, to explore that which we have been thinking, whether by accident, by volunteering, or by choice, those active thoughts that are taking up the most residence in our minds, in our lives, in our hearts. This teaching asks us to interrogate them deeply and to see, is this true for me? Is it really true? Who said that? Oh my God. Who told me that? Do I really, really believe it? Do I want to believe it? Do I want to believe it? We have choice. The mud is not your enemy. It is your evidence. The desert is not your enemy. It is your evidence. Your broken places are not evidence that the spiritual life isn't working. They are the evidence that it is. You are right on schedule. You are beloved by life itself. This universal purpose is tapping on your shoulder. Maybe it's beating you up with a 2x4, but it is wanting to awaken all of us to this greater potential, because that river is rising. The river is rising. The river is rising, and rising waters float all boats. So as you and I step out of naming and claiming the limitation out there, the problems out there, and again, I'm not saying don't see them, don't observe them, but do you know that observance doesn't mean endorsement? It doesn't mean endorsement. It just means observing. Wow, that's unjust. I want to work to do something more that will dismantle that. That's not freedom. That's racism. I want to do something more to dismantle that because I know the true nature of all humanity is freedom. I'm going to work with that. I'm going to work with that. Do you see the difference? Yes. Skip, do you see the difference? Okay. We also forget that change happens from the inside out, not the other way around. It has to happen through us, not to us. We have this idea that why didn't God fix this? Why hasn't God changed this? Why? No, we are here as God to change it. That's how that works. We are here as the divine, to be the divine. End of story. End of that story, anyway. We must consciously and intentionally cultivate a practice of engaged transcendence. Engaged transcendence. Don't numb out. Don't numb out. But begin to really engage. Over the next few months, you're going to see us engaging in different programs. One of them, which will start in May, is all about you and me knowing our infinite source in every area of life. In other words, a prosperous life, an abundant life. And then in June, moving into an abundance workshop of a 40-day practice, because I want to see everybody in this community so wealthy, so successful, so not immersed in the thought of, oh God, what if there isn't enough? What if there isn't enough? But so immersed in the idea, oh, I am just floating in God. I'm floating in the river, and man, it's rising. I want to see it so much that you never again have to hear me say, time for our offering. I want us to be successful on every level. Money is just a reflection of the energy of God within us. It's a symbol. It's all symbolic. So if we can begin to know who we are as source expressing, everything little by little, begins to unfold in a greater way. But we have to be willing. Are you willing? Here we go. We don't get what we want. We get what we are. We get what we think we are. The time has come for us to stand on the invisible and to make it visible. So stand on the invisible now and make it visible. Tomorrow morning, in your Mondays, in your Tuesdays, your difficult conversations, your chronic diagnosis, your hard relationships, make it visible. Make it visible in how you love yourself when you've judged yourself to fall short, and how you go high when everything else around you goes low. Remember what Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. That's a theology. Yeah, you can applaud that. I didn't say it, so let's applaud for her. That is a life theology. That even when that world is showing that low, that mud, which is okay, we know that we are more than that, and that the roots are forming, that we are rising up, and that there is always more on the mountaintop. So join me on the mountaintop. I'm so glad that you are here today. There's so much more to be revealed, and I just want to finish with this one thought. I had a minister that I grew up with from the time I was about 8 years old, and she used to close her talks and her services like this. So I invite you now to go forth, filled with love, filled with joy, filled with the zest of the here and now. I surround each soul here in a spiritual magic tube of electronic light protection that is impenetrable, invulnerable, and invincible. A ring pass not. Nothing shall touch us but the direct action of God, and that is love. This is the truth. God knows it, I know it, and I know that I know it, and so it is. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. So let's just anchor this briefly in prayer. We turn away from the desert. We allow the desert to be. We turn away from the mud. We allow it to be. But we remember that we are mountaintop beings. We are here for the high, wonderful, holy, sacred experience of the divine in, as, and through us. So we say yes to that. And we know that we are engaged consciously to move into a greater realization of our connection with God and with each other. For this is a center for oneness, not two-ness, oneness. We allow it to be the greater truth of who and what we are. And we know that it absolutely informs everything that we do, and it surrounds, it immerses and saturates all area of life. And not just here in this room, not just in our personal lives, but in everything else around us, because we carry this vibration and we are of one mind. So we know that as we bless, as we call forth the greater blessing in anything, be it ourselves, our families, or people out in the world, or leaders, or politics, whatever that thing is which has appeared to be a growth opportunity, an evolutionary trigger, we bless it knowing that we are calling forth the divine. And therefore, we don't just liberate ourselves, we liberate that person from being trapped in our judgment. They are free to rise. We liberate that leader from being trapped in our judgment and our anger. They are free to rise. We liberate that country, that situation, that war, whatever it is, from being trapped in our judgment, and now they are all free to rise because this river rises. That's what it does. So I bless this church. I bless all churches everywhere, all mosques, temples, ashrams, cathedrals, synagogues, wherever the light is brought forth in a greater way. We honor that light, and I know that we surround this entire planet with the knowing that there is one life. That life is God. That life is perfect. That life is our life right here and right now. Nothing and no one can stand in the way of that, including us. We simply say yes, and so it is, and together we say, Amen. Amen. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so this is the time when we absolutely invite you to share through the symbol of your understanding, through the symbol of your greater blessing, that you, if you are valuing this community and your own development, I invite you to share that in the form of a tithe, of a gift, of your prayers, always, always, always of your prayers. So would you take that offering, hold it to your heart, and then would you say with me, from the love, there it is, a pure spirit within me, I bless it, I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. Thank you very much. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Please welcome again Patricia Bahia.
All right. Well, this is my first time here at the Center for Spiritual Oneness.
Close enough.
Anyway, I'm having a blast. It's wonderful. And I want to, if I come back, you'll learn this about me. I love it when you sing along. So I want to teach you all just the really, it's a lot of notes, but it's no words. So hopefully it'll be easy. And it's a song called Golden. And we're going to just learn the chorus right now. I'm going to sing it through. Just listen, and then we're going to repeat back. Ooh, 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 this is your moment. Okay, hold on. So there's a part that you don't sing on, all right? So you do the ooh. So let me sing the whole chorus through one time, and then you repeat. Okay? Here we go. Ooh 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 ooh. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass by. Now let's try it. Ooh 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 ooh. Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass you by. And how does it start? Yeah. Yeah. Woke up this morning feeling good as gold, and nothing's getting in my way. 'Cause I remember what the wise woman told me. This is what she had to say. Oh, you're the only you, my friend. You're the only you in a sea of thems. Oh, only you and no one else. Do what you do, yeah, just be yourself. It's your time to shine. Everything's golden. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass by. Keep looking up, keep on believing, 'cause there ain't no ceiling, no, there ain't a cloud in the sky. Here we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass you by. Roll down the roof, soak up the sun, keep lighting up the room for everyone. Go wear your pride just like a crown. This crazy world, don't let it get you down. 'Cause you're the only you, my friend. You're the only you in a sea of them. Oh, only you and no one else. Do what you do, yeah, just be yourself. It's your time to shine. Everything's golden. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass by. Keep looking up, keep on believing, 'cause there ain't no ceiling, no, there ain't a cloud in the sky. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass by. Again. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass you by. Let's break it down. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass you by. Ooh, 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 ooh. This is your moment, so go get it. Don't let it pass you by. This is your moment, So go get it. Don't let it pass you by. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you to our band, Patricia Bahia, come back, and our digital ministry team. And these are the announcements, which I'm supposed to go through very quickly for Sunday, April 19th, 2026. If you are new and you want to know what's going on here, visit our welcome table. It's right outside on the patio. You can easily make one-time or recurring donations to our church through our text-to-give number, QR code, or through our website, nhcrs.org/give. And thank you. Prayer with a practitioner is available after service in the sanctuary and on Zoom. And please leave the sanctuary quietly after the service to allow for sacred prayer. Zoom attendees join our virtual patio after service for spiritual and social connection. Come play with us. While we are all playing here in the sanctuary every Sunday, your kids get to play, connect, and have fun with our youth and family folks in the junior church. The sign-in starts at 10 a.m. And be sure to bring the kids next Sunday and the last Sunday of each month for a sing and sign time with Susan Edwards-Martin and Liz Racy. Go, girl. Join Reverend Skip this Wednesday at 7 p.m. for healing practices, sacred tools, and modalities for transformation. And I understand, of course, we have the Gourmets for God update. Bidding continues on the patio today. Bid often, bid high, and we have a video for you.
It is Gourmets for God, and guess what? I'm doing 2 events. The first one I'm doing is Sonic Healing with vegan food. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to do a full-on sound healing and a sound bath and eat some really great food. And then coming back by popular demand is the United Chili Cook-Off. You get to bring your best chili and we get to taste it and connect and celebrate and have great music.
There's something for everyone. We're going to teach you salsa. It's going to be fun. We'll have some light Latino refreshments.
It's a lot of fun to go dance.
There's something for everyone.
It's called Robin Hood for the Hooligans. It's a British pub with fish and chips. The next one is a great dining experience over at the Coral Cafe. A great place to commune and have a conversation.
There's something for everyone.
Tasty treats at the Thai Temple.
See the temple, maybe get blessed, and then have terrific food at the Thai food court that sells Thai street food.
There's something for everyone.
The gingerbread party, you a kit that has a fully built gingerbread house in it and candy. We will have an array of frostings, any color you want, and lots more candy. I will serve lasagna and salad. And if you are vegan, let me know.
There's something for everyone.
We have the Fantasia Pool Hall where you pool sharks can come and, well, show your stuff. And finally, we got the F1 experience, professional race car simulators with everything but the crowd and the actual track.
A divine dining experience.
Yeah. Okay, continuing. Our grief support group with practitioner Mary Hyland meets today at 12:15 in the Ernest Holmes Room. And our loving outreach ministry is sharing food with the unhoused today at Alexandria Park at 12:30 p.m. Volunteers and donations are always welcome. Let There Be Peace Gathering. Join us every Monday evening from 6 to 6:30 p.m. in the Mary Bullard Chapel for a World Peace Meditation led by one of our practitioners. And don't miss Sacred Movement with Reverend Skip on Thursdays at 1 p.m. in the sanctuary. You can sign up online or on the patio for David Alt's Lunch and Learn class, E Squared. 4 Tuesdays in May from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. on Zoom. The cost is $75 if paid in full or $20 per class. The required text is E Squared by Pam Grout. And there we have a Zoom meditation meets Monday through Saturday from 7:55 to 8:15 a.m. You can visit our website, nhcrs.org, for Zoom links, information, and to sign up for weekly e-blasts and monthly newsletters. Please follow us on social media and post what you love about our services. Phew.
Practitioners, come forward. Let's stand and sing and get the heck out of here.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, loved ones all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be the dawn of now. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
All right, repeat after me. I am at home in the heart of God.
I am at home in the heart of God.
My life is anchored in truth.
My life is anchored in truth.
I can never be separate.
I can never be separate.
I live in the consciousness of peace.
I live in the consciousness of peace.
I release all fear.
Release all fear.
I am living love.
I am living love.
Have a wonderful week. God bless you. Thank you for being here.